welcome to our People Centricity Moments That Matter session. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Kat.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, same to you. Happy Friday.
Thank you very much. As you are aware, at the TMM last year, the PNC committee actually introduced the 12 months, 12 reasons, Moments That Matter theme. And this is, of course, to ensure that we have and create a sense of purpose, but also a sense of belonging when it comes to commercial operations. And this is, of course, also our first opportunity and one of many where we can actually sit down and have a conversation with you regarding the moments that matter. The theme for February this month is, of course, leadership and walking the talk. And therefore, I have you in the chair this morning to actually start talking about the leadership, talking about you as a leader, setting the example, but also, I think, engaging across the organization to show what it means to really walk the talk when it comes to leadership. We are sitting in our new office space, amazing office space. It is the first week in after our big move. And I can just say that I am super happy and excited to finally be within the new office space. And just to get an understanding of the journey that it took us to get to this specific point. When you joined, of course, there were conversations around us moving into a new facility. Can you talk us or give us some background on when the plans commenced and how this has actually panned out or leading up to us finding ourselves in this new building?
Yeah, I mean, now thanks a lot for the question, Cap. And I mean, it's been a very long process, as you know. I mean, it started already, I think it was 2 years before I joined the business unit. So a lot of discussions went into this move. And I guess in the end of the day, I mean, it was, of course, a strategic decision that needed to be taken. We had been in the old office for over 20 years, or around 20 years, and we definitely recognized the need for a change. And of course, big change is always difficult. There's a lot of aspects to take into consideration. I guess that's also why the process was lengthy. But in the end, I think now seeing the result, I definitely think it was worth it, and it was also needed. I mean, everyone needed to raise their opinion and their voice, and we needed to have cross-functional discussions and come to an agreement. And I mean, look around here. I think we have really a huge improvement in terms of our work environment, and I think it speaks very much to what Scania stands for. So it's I'm very proud as the one being responsible for this organization.
So Eric, talking about our values, leadership, this building creates or lends itself to a more collaborative environment. And you do mention that we need to collaborate more. What was the basis of that? Why do you feel that we needed to start pulling together as one team?
No, but I mean, I realized in the last our previous office that I mean we were it was like 4 different floors or 4 different almost cultures. I mean, we had the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, and the 1st floor, and then we had the outside canteen floor. And I mean, we're talking so much at Scania about removing silos, about collaboration, about teamwork, about common commercial organization. And I mean, how should we achieve all of this if we are not, let's say, coming together and, I mean, sitting together, working together, collaborating. I mean, that, speaks, of course, in this direction. So I think it was, very, very well needed. And I think that the people in our organization also start realizing the benefit here. And I mean, there are a lot of people in the central organization here that I very rarely, let's say, bumped into in the past. And now, I mean, everyone is here. So you see them on a daily basis. So it's extremely, extremely positive and important for me also to be visible in that sense.
Okay, let's talk about visibility.
Okay. Okay.
So
let's do that.
So in terms of visibility and walking the talk, Eric, you're someone that really like to engage with everyone within the organization. So like you said, the building has given you that added benefit of added advantage of just quickly walking across the floor to have engagements and to touch base. So it also gives you that feeling then that, you know what's happening in the organization. Is that something that we can explore going forward? Having
so.
more?
No, I hope so. I mean, definitely. And I mean, I see it myself. I mean, I think I did it to some extent, but only in let's say facing part of the organization because of all these different floors and people sitting, let's say, spread out. And now we, at least in the central team, the majority is in one place. So of course it's much easier, and that's obviously something I hope and also expect from the rest of the team also, that we use this for better alignment, more collaboration, more transparency, that we are, let's say, more as leaders, also as managers, more visible in the bigger part of the organization.
Fantastic. And I think for me, if I can just summarize it, a lot of positivity around what the new building offers.
Yes.
With the positivity, of course, there are niggles, and the niggles will be sorted out over time. And I think that also from, if I can call it from your perspective, you're very open to listening to the niggles. You're opening to having conversations around how we can actually improve our new office space, but also working conditions.
No, absolutely. I think, first of all, I think we need to acknowledge that this move went very smooth. I mean, we've been in the previous office for 20 years, so it's a big change, a very, very big change. And as I said initially, it was a strategic decision that was taken. So of course there are, a lot of pros and cons to balance, and in the end of the day, a decision has to be taken. And of course, I understand that for some people it might also, let's say, mean some sort of disadvantages, but I really hope that we can, let's say, discuss around that and also, let's say, step by step, improve perhaps in certain aspects what can be improved, and then I hope that we, at least in the near future or midterm future, that everyone really feels that this was the right step to take.
Then lastly, just a question from my side. If you can think about a phrase and tie that phrase into the building that we're actually finding ourselves in versus the new working environment, what would that phrase be?
That is, of course, why I'm sitting with this Smarties box here, Christian. What a lot I got.
Well done. That sounds like an amazing slogan. Eric, thank you very much for the chat today. Definitely exciting times for us. And indeed, I can agree with your phrase of what a lot we got. Thank you, everybody. Take care.